Beyonce seems to be a generally well-liked celebrity, but here are some celebrities who have exposed Beyonce's dark side. First off, we have Keyshia Cole. In 2013, when Beyonce released Bow Down, one of the people who were not pleased with her was fellow singer Keyshia Cole. In a series of tweets, Cole called Beyonce out. "I can't stand when people are all self-righteous when it's convenient and it makes them good. First, women need to stick together. This girl better bow down," Cole tweeted, alleging that Beyonce was being hypocritical. Next up, we have Donald Trump. Former president of the United States, Donald Trump is not in the good books of many celebs, Beyonce included. In 2016, when he was running for office, he didn't have most celebrities' support. And if his 2019 Minneapolis rally speech is anything to go by, he didn't need them apparently. At the rally, Trump sent some words in the direction of Beyonce, Jay-Z, and even Bruce Springsteen, who rallied behind Hillary Clinton. "I didn't need Beyonce and Jay-Z, I didn't need little Bruce Springsteen," Trump said. "I really like Jay-Z, but there is trouble in paradise. When his wife's sister starts whacking him, it's not good. No help from Beyonce leads to a mess," is another quote Trump said in 2014 after Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister, was caught attacking Jay-Z in an elevator after he was allegedly caught cheating on Beyonce. But why are we caring about what Donald Trump says anyway when he has said mean things to nearly every single celebrity out there? Years ago, when discussing Angelina Jolie, Trump said, quote, "I'm not saying she's an unattractive woman, but she's not beauty by any stretch of the imagination. And now she's like a representative of the United Nations and world peace on hunger and all this crap. It's called give me a break. But she's not in terms of beauty. She's not a great beauty. She's okay, but she's not a great beauty. I really understand beauty. I do own Miss Universe. I own Miss USA." Wow. In the history of every negative comment said about Beyonce, perhaps Carlos Santana's words reign supreme, and not in a good way. In an interview with the New Zealand Herald, Santana said, "I think Adele won a Grammy because she can sing. With all respect to our sister Beyonce, Beyonce is very beautiful to look at, and it's more a modeling kind of music. She's not a singer. One-hit wonder Khia, known for her 2001 My Neck, My Back, had some things to get off her chest following the release of Beyonce's Lemonade. First of all, the video was tired, she says, and through and long, and it made black people look bad as hell. You're walking around with this blonde hair, but you want African kings and queens in your videos? Interesting. Our next point is not about a celebrity, but about a movement that believes Beyonce is associated with the Illuminati and is trying to take down America. Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z have long been the subject of conspiracy theories and wild fantasies. The idea is that the two are members of the Illuminati and are secretly ushering a revolution, a new world order, brainwashing the public through music videos and dance routines. Untangling the complexities of the Illuminati conspiracy would require its own video, but in a nutshell, conspiracy theorists allege that the world is run by an ancient cabal of cultists who communicate through secret signals, sometimes concealed within music videos. It's a bit weird that these supposedly all-powerful people can't just speak privately or send text messages to one another, but that is essentially the idea. For several years, Jay-Z has, during his performances, made a hand signal that forms a triangle. This is supposedly meant to represent a diamond and has been synonymous with Jay-Z and his record label. Occasionally, Beyonce will also flash the hand signal, likely in support of her husband. Thus, conspiracy theorists believe that Jay-Z's iconic hand signal is secretly signaling his devotion to the Illuminati. It's no secret that Jay-Z is a bit of a ladies' man. He's been in the spotlight, so his relationships have had some light shown on them as well. Blu Cantrell was one of his most widely talked about exes, and she definitely threw some shade when she made comments about the connection between her name and that of Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy. Her sarcastic comment about how she, quote, loved their child's name raised a few eyebrows and surely ruffled Beyonce's feathers. In 2003, Blu Cantrell launched a blistering attack on chart rival Beyonce, claiming the Destiny's Child beauty was, quote, ripping me off. Cantrell was fuming after hearing Beyonce's 2003 single Baby Boy because she believed it was far too similar to her own #1 hit, Breathe. Both songs are edgy R&B tunes featuring dancehall star Sean Paul. She moans, "Beyonce is talented and beautiful and I'm a fan, but she has a song out which is really similar to mine. She uses words which are in the hook of my song, and if she's that talented, she wouldn't have to copy somebody else. Her song Baby Boy has the exact word breathe in the hook. She's ripping me off, but there is no animosity because I'm a really positive person. However, I'm a little disappointed because she is established and didn't have to do that, but she won't get away with plagiarizing me because I am a #1 artist." Blu's anger is increased because Beyonce chose to use Sean Paul in her song as well, and she reckoned that his presence was a direct dig at her. She added, "Now she is doing a song with Sean Paul because I'm linked with Sean Paul, so I don't know what her intentions are. I'm not tit for tat like that. I don't waste my time sitting around trying to think about what Beyonce is thinking." Next up, we have megastar Taylor Swift. Queen B's fans accused the Me singer of copying Beyonce's 2018 Coachella set with her performance at the Billboard Music Awards in 2019, both of which heavily featured drum lines and very similar choreography. "I see Taylor Swift is doing the great value version of Beyonce's Homecoming," one Twitter user joked. But Beyonce is not the only celebrity that Taylor has allegedly ripped off. After Taylor released Shake It Off, she was met with a lawsuit after another band accused her of stealing their song. The lawsuit was filed by Sean Hall and Nathan Butler, the songwriters behind Playas Gonna Play, a 2000 track by the R&B group 3LW that contains the lines "Playas they gonna play" and "Haters they gonna hate." They accused Swift of using those lines without permission or credit on Shake It Off, which was released in 2014 and became one of her defining hits, notching 4 weeks at #1 on the Billboard chart. After Taylor released her album Red, singer Matt Nathanson claims that Taylor stole many lyrics from his music. One of Swift's songs from her album Red, entitled All Too Well, includes the line, "And I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to," which Nathanson claims is more or less the same as a part of his 2003 song I Saw. "And I'll forget about you long enough to forget why I need to." Almost identical lyrics. He tweeted about the coincidence but has since deleted the message. Nathanson returned to Twitter to share his thoughts after and said, "So far my favorite thing about today is the wave of Taylor Swift fans calling me a prick on Twitter for writing my song I Saw in 2003. Taylor is a self-proclaimed fan of Nathan's and has been seen at some of his concerts with lyrics to his music written on her arms." In a now deleted tweet, Nathanson wrote, quote, "She's definitely a fan and now she's a thief." Now back to Beyonce. Our next Beyonce hater is 50 Cent. 50 Cent has never come out and said the words "I hate Beyonce," but during multiple interviews over the years, the rapper has implied he's not the biggest fan of Queen B or her husband Jay-Z. Speaking to People in 2015, 50 Cent defended the Grammys' decision to award Album of the Year to Beck over Beyonce, saying, "Beck produced his record, he wrote the record. There's 11 producers on Beyonce's album." That is a fair analysis and not necessarily an insult, but let's dig a little deeper. A year prior, as Beyonce and Jay-Z tried to move on from leaked security footage showing Beyonce's sister Solange attacking Jay-Z in an elevator, 50 Cent publicly recalled a time Beyonce allegedly confronted him inside a Las Vegas nightclub. One time Beyonce jumped off a ledge and came running over because she thought me and Jay had issues, he told radio station Power 105.1. And I'm like, what the F? Did she really just jump and run up on me like that? She bugged out at me. Next up, we have Sanaa Lathan, who apparently bit Beyonce at a party. You heard that right, she bit Beyonce. Although Sanaa denies this, she also said she is not bothered by the rumors linking her to the hashtag #WhoBitBeyonce movement. The actress appeared on the cover of Health magazine years ago, where she broke her silence on how she felt about the reports that she allegedly was the actress who bit Beyonce at a Jay-Z concert after party. The wild story gained a lot of steam in the media when Tiffany Haddish recalled her version of the events but refused to name the attacker. "I think it's the most absurd thing I've ever been involved with," Sonia told the the magazine, "Thank God I've been in this business for 20 years and I've had so many rumors about me. They used to devastate me in my 20s, but in order to survive in this business, you just have to let it roll." Lastly, we have Kid Rock. The born free and cowboy rocker threw some serious shade at Beyonce in an interview with Rolling Stone, published years ago after the release of his album First Kiss. He told the music magazine that he is flabbergasted by the attention Beyonce receives. "Beyonce to me doesn't have an effing purple rain, but she's the biggest thing on earth," he says. "How can you be that big without at least one Sweet Home Alabama? People are like, Beyonce's hot, she's got a nice..." I'm like, cool, well I like skinny white chicks. Doesn't really effing do much for me. Beyonce has not responded to Kid Rock's offensive remarks. However, the Beehive, Beyonce's fans, have taken action to defend their Grammy-winning queen in a way only the Beehive would, by flooding his Instagram page with bee emojis. And then Kid Rock posted a photo of bee repellent. That's it for today's video, guys. Subscribe for more Hollywood tea.